has an implication down the road. No, competitors want to play in these venues and in these games.
I wanted a slow zoom in on your face there. I tried to get because you were just cutting a impassioned promo for the Southeastern Conference and its history and everything that you cherish. It's a perfect reason why you're a great commissioner of this
I
conference.
appreciate that.
We appreciate your
My
hospitality.
enduring vision of the season is you standing next to that cannon when it didn't work, and then when it did work.
Thank you.
Dude, that was a jump.
I'm happy. Yeah.
It does it to me too.
It's a powerful cannon. You know, the guy carried a real live round in his hands, put it in the bucket whenever it didn't go off.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, we almost saw a cadet get
no hands.
Cadet. I mean, at what cost did that cannon almost go off? We almost lost a hand and arm out
We're
there.
good. There's safety regulations. That's
Pointed
right. Here we
about
go.
six-
Yeah, safety regulations
about
do
200
apply. They had a plan. They had a bucket.
Yeah.
They were obviously in there. Any SEC school
Yeah.
would be prepared to operate with a cannon. And Mike Elko did tell me, yeah, that's what Aggies do. We adapt. We overcome.
That's right.
We face adversity. Now, that's where the live round just went into a bucket of water. Smart. Put the fire out. And then all of a sudden, guess what we have again? Greg saying, another cannon ready to go. And then it blows a hole in my eardrum.
Yeah.
So, it is different down here, isn't it?
It is. Adapt to the circumstance. It's awesome.
Where will you watch the game? You got to walk, hit all these people. How many partners
With
were you? I saw
Bebo?
Dr.
Oh,
Pepper
all
say-
kinds. My favorite thing to do is to be on the field for kickoff, watch a couple series. That's my happy moment. Like going to early games on a Saturday to Saturday basis where nothing else has happened during the day, be at the first game for kickoff and watch the first 10 minutes is actually at the top of my fun list on a weekly basis. After that, it's work, things happen, people complain, you never know. But to be on a field, you generally in the end zone to watch the line play from the backside to see what happens
Yes.
is pretty cool. Like I was right there New Year's Eve a couple of years ago when that field goal missed and Georgia advanced to the national championship game. Right there by
So you were right next to us. I think we were standing there as well. I caught a field goal in that game, remember?
Oh,
I think.
yeah.
I miss our on-field conversations in game. We used to do
They're
that.
coming. It's coming.
Okay.
We got them coming. It's becoming simulcast season. It's
Awesome.
It's about to happen. Won't be happening here, but it will be
I
happening.
understand.
Go
If I
ahead.
see you, I'd love to have a conversation.
You know what? Every time we see you, we have a great conversation. You know what I would like to see? Bevo on this sideline.
Amen.
Space. I mean, that's the problem.
Connor brought it
we
up.
looked at alternatives, and we have a limited space reality here.
What if you just kind of blocked off that whole entire, like, what would that be called there? That
deck?
yeah, like that deck there. Just block that whole thing
We
off.
Put 'em in a
tried
field
some
suite.
alternatives, but
Yeah.
we're going to go forward with the football game as is.
You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to take.
Back into it,
We provided some alternatives, but we are getting to the point now where you're going to focus on football.
yeah, we're going to play football.
Gonna have to take Uga into custody then, because that's an unfair advantage if Uga's on there and Bebo's not. Lock him up.
I guess that's one way to look at it.
Okay. Well,
He's over that.
Uga's a dog. Bevo pooped right over our shoulder at the Cotton Bowl last year. He's a massive animal. It is
Oh,
a
yeah.
shame he won't be here, but the magic will be in the air as the SEC champion is crowned tomorrow. Shout out to Dr. Pepper. We love Dr. Pepper down here. Huh?
Absolutely.
Are they your biggest partner?
They were first. They from day one with our championship game, Dr. Pepper's been a part of it.
All your other partners are here, though, too, huh?
Oh yeah,
It's like a Super Bowl type
Yeah,
thing?
so I go up and visit, and they do a lot of activation. T-Mobile has a concert tomorrow around game day. Dan and Shay.
Oh, yeah. I heard
wow.
that.
Yeah, we've got fire. I mean, we've got fire happening right now.
Pyro.
Yeah, I mean, we're,
Doesn't happen in other conferences on Friday.
you're the best. Ladies and gentlemen, the commissioner of the SEC, Greg Sankey.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Conman, have you ever seen anybody be, I guess he's a soldier for the cause, is what I would say. When people are all in for what they're supporting, for what they're running, right? He's all in the SEC.
Yeah, he is all in on the SEC. That stat about the strength of schedule is crazy. Going through that little graphic that he
From
mentioned.
Sagarin.
Yeah, all that shit. But it's also much easier to be like that when he's right.
Donnie
I feel
tomorrow.
like there's no
I'm
argument
sorry.
really against what he's saying when you do look at how tough all the schedules are, how good all the teams are. Like he
See what
mentioned
the-
Vandy in there. Vandy has been one of the stories of the entire season, and that's not even a top half SEC team. So, Ty brought up South Carolina. Like South Carolina, they closed the season better than anybody did, and they're not really getting any consideration of
Let me
hey,
see,
should
the
this
other-
team really be in
Giants.
when it comes to Miami and Ole Miss right now? So it is true. Like he's a soldier for the cause, but pretty easy to be a soldier for the cause when you have the greatest army, if you will, in all of the conferences.
He is trying to find those stats too, you know.
Yeah.
It's not just, Interesting thing I just saw here, pieced together.
Have you ever heard of Sagarin?